2016. As I'm sure you guys are aware, I am working on a Carolina Panthers offensive playbook right now, and I noticed while I'm typing this up that I forgot to do the run plays out of the gun bunch week, and the run plays are really quite horrible, but I figure I might as well show you guys anyways because, they're still good. Not really. But we'll start off with the halfback mid draw. That way, if you guys aren't interested in doing the read option, you don't have to. But, the draw is pretty much fucking horrible, I say, as we break off about 6 yards. It is completely worthless. It's the audible play. The only time I would ever suggest running it is if you are abusing the other passing plays, because this really is a pass-heavy scheme, which really the draw is pretty effective if you're running a pass-heavy scheme, because it makes a lot of people want to put not like you guys know in Madden 16 the less amount of people you rush, the higher there is a chance of you getting pancakes. So if you're running Z spot and verticals and wide receiver curl like I've been showing you guys, like I've shown you guys all in the formations, then the draw is going to be effective. But if people are blitzing heavily, the draw is completely worthless. Like in goal line, guess what? The draw is completely worthless. So if people are coming out and blitzing a lot, then the draw is definitely a play you don't want to come out in. But if you're coming out and people are coming out like a nickel, people are running a lot of nickel, a lot of dime, a lot of quarters, because this really is a pass-heavy scheme. So people are trying to come out in, pass, defensive back-heavy defensive formations. Then you might be able to get some pancakes, and you're probably going to be able to pull them, the linebackers and the defensive backs backwards whenever you snap the ball. But having said that, like I said, the draw is very situational, and unfortunately it is the audible run play out of this formation, which basically means that there is no audible run play out of this formation unless you switch to like gun double stack just to run inside zone. But gun double stack is also a completely pitiful formation in itself, as it is just completely worthless and disgusting. So I would just completely avoid staying out of that formation on account of it's horrible. And that's really it for the draw. All I have to say is it's trash. Unless the situation is perfect, it is no good. So I'm now going to show you guys the read option if you're even still here. Run scheme out of the gun bunch week isn't really there. And I'm just basically going to show you guys how to run a read option, because they're all read options are pretty effective. All you're going to do is hold down RT or R2 whenever you first pick the play, and you're going to see that there was an R above that defensive end right there. It's not always the defensive end. It's not always a linebacker. It's not always a free safety. It's not always a safety. It's not always a cornerback. It just depends on whoever that R is over. That's the guy we want to read. When I snap the ball, I'm going to watch him. If he's running towards me, I'm going to hold onto the ball with my quarterback. If he's going to stand there, I'm going to hand it to my running back. So to hand it to my running back, I'm going to hold down the A on Xbox or the X on PlayStation. So I'm going to snap the ball. If he's standing there, I'm going to hand it off. If he's running towards me, I'm going to hold it myself. And he is... Okay, don't hand it off then, Cam Newton. You son of a bitch. You son of a bitch! We were just talking about this. See, this time it's going to be goal line. So we're going to be looking at that guy over there. We're going to snap the ball. He's standing there, so we're going to hand it off and get a whopping gain of about 1.5 inches. But that was goal line, and yeah, goal line. So there, our guy to read is right there. To snap the ball, he's running towards us. Dude, I suck. Okay. I'm so bad at read options right now. I don't know what the hell's going on. So there's the guy we're reading. We're going to snap the ball. All right, he's standing still. We're going to hand it off. Boom. Just like that, we're going to get a nice amount of yards. Okay, I promise. From now on, I'm gonna make these reads perfect. Snap the ball. He's standing there. We're handing it off. Boom. Shakalaka. Nailed it. And we're going to break off 9.5 tackles because the Cowboys' defense is atrocious. So we're going to run the play a few more times. Snap the ball. He's standing there, so we're handing it off. I just hold the shit out of the A button, and that's pretty much how I hand it off, because sometimes it seems like they don't want to. Gonna hand the ball off. He's going to stand there, and we're not going to be able to hand the ball off because Cam Newton doesn't want to. And a lot of the times what's cool about that is if they are way far out, sometimes you can hold on to it with your quarterback and then run and have a lead blocker, like right here. Greg Hardy is kind of slow, and Cam Newton is kind of fast. So if he's going to stand there, we still have enough time to run in the opposite direction with with Newton. Just depends on how fast your quarterback is. So this time I'm going to show you guys, see, just like that. If we had Vic, we might be able to hit the edge. but I wouldn't suggest leaning on that because that's not always going to work. That's just if you accidentally forget to hand it off. Sometimes you still can run to the opposite direction around them, but you have to have a really, really quick quarterback to be able to do that. And right there, I'm glad I got that one I did, and Camden's going to break off 7 tackles. God damn, this game's ridiculous. But this is a good example of when to not run the read option, and I never ever run it when it looks like this. Now you see that the formation is very spread on defense, and there are 2 people standing over here. It's telling me I only have to read Greg Hardy, but in reality, they both are going to be able to make a play on that ball. So if I hand that ball off, we're still not going to be able to get very far. Spread formations are never, anytime you see a spread defense, you don't want to run this play. You definitely want to audible out of it and pick something else because spread formations just don't work particularly well. Spread defenses, this just doesn't work very well against. That's really all there is for, there really is only 2 running plays in this formation. So we pretty much covered all of it. So if you guys liked the video, give it a like, a comment, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter; it's gonna be down in the description below. And also, I don't know if you guys have, I don't know if I said this in a video before, but I'm planning on getting this out on the 23rd. So what is that, like in like 11 days, something like that. I'm planning on having this whole thing finished, typed up, and I'm going to be doing the offense, which is the Carolina Panthers offensive playbook, obviously. So I'm going to have out the offense, and then my man D-Money is going to be doing the defense. I'm not too sure what defensive ebook he's doing. Can't remember what it is, but it's all free. So I'm going to leave a link to his channel down there in the description, all the way down there next to my Twitter. Yeah, Twitter's down in the description. Follow it. So follow the Twitter, go to D-Money's channel, say what's up, and that's pretty much it for this video. And as always, guys,